So here we are in part 3 of the Cortana mission, that's mission 8, for the Halo 3 Metascore Achievement walkthrough for nextgenwalkthroughs.com. And we are still in our very annoying quest to get the Orpheus Achievement for 15,000 points. And as you have noticed, the Grave Mine is still around. Because unfortunately I can't really get rid of it without kind of screwing up the video a bit. And it's really not worth it. If in college I get a better program, we'll see how it goes from there. I'm not 100% sure yet. This is usually a room where you can get a good amount of points in here. Mostly because of that giant crate of carbine ammo. Take your time. That's pretty much my advice for this mission. You probably just heard me moving my mic around a bit. That's pretty much my advice for this whole mission, is take your time. It's really hard to get through this with a good amount of points and get the time bonus. If you've seen Beer Barons or John, I guess, if you've seen his legendary walkthrough on Next Gen Walkthroughs, you'll remember that he barely got any points in Cortana because he just had to run through it really quickly. We're pretty much doing the exact opposite. Moving through slow, killing as many enemies as we can, so on and so forth. Just so you know, my real name is not Jon Snow. It's a character from a book series called A Song of Ice and Fire by George R.R. Martin. It's kind of like a medieval series. It's very good. They're actually going to have a show about it on HBO. Or like a show of it, I guess, on HBO. I highly recommend to everyone, but whatever, that's besides the point. So if you do friend me on Xbox Live, which is lowercase e, capital X, space, J-O-N, space, S-N-O-W, capital J, capital S, it's the same thing as my YouTube name, just with spaces in between EX, John, and Snow. If you friend me, you can just call me John on that. If you're my actual friend in real life, you can call me by my real name. Whatever. I've had some people talk to me on Xbox Live asking for help doing this. I've said it before, but I'll say it again just to kind of clarify. This can be done on co-op. It certainly can be done on co-op. It's just harder. What most people don't understand is that when you turn the metascoring on, and you're playing with multiple people, you can set it so you have either a combined score or separate scores, team scoring, or I think it's called competitive scoring, co-op or competitive. And pretty much in competitive you have separate scores, in co-op you have one score that all your kills go to. However, in co-op the game still keeps track about who got however many points. So in co-op, if you and your partner together get 20,000 points, but you yourself only got 12,000 of those points, you will not get the achievement. That's what makes co-op hard, is because you're going through the same mission, which is built for one person to be able to easily get 15,000, and now you're putting 2 people in there. So logically, you'd each only get half of that. That being said, I have played with people and I've helped them to get it. If you are trying to get it, the second person with you has 2 roles. Their first role is a respawn point, so you don't lose a whole ton of points when you die, and you just respawn close by. Actually, they have 3 roles. Let me say this again. The first one's the respawn point, so if you die, you respawn close by. You don't have to go back and redo a section and lose extra points. The second is you get a weapon bonus, I guess. I'm trying to figure out what this is. If you ever have a friend over, or if you've got a friend coming over, play the very first mission by yourself. Just start it up. You'll be the Master Chief. You'll have an assault rifle and a pistol. Now, when your friend is over, if your friend's okay with it, just start the mission again, and you'll notice that you'll have as the Master Chief, an assault rifle, a battle rifle, and frag grenades. It sounds a bit better than a pistol, don't you think? That's pretty much the benefit of playing with another person. And the last benefit is that if you're up against Covenant, which would be brutes, your partner can use a sniper rifle or plasma pistol to take down the brute's shields, setting you up for easy kills. For example, on the third mission, Savo Highway, when you have to get out of the vehicles because of the break in the bridge, you jump over, and you go under that overpass. You can go on top of the overpass where there's a sniper rifle, and you can look down on the really big battle where the Wraith comes in. The very first Wraith of the game comes in, I think. Yes. You, if your partner's trying to get it, can snipe those brutes' shields off and give your partner an easy kills on the brutes, and then you could even use a plasma missile to disable the Wraith while your partner takes care of it. My advice for co-op, don't do it. The skulls I list are certainly not the necessary skulls. For this one, it's the Tough Luck, Catch, and Thunderstorm. It's certainly not the necessary skulls, it's just the skulls I found to be best for it, that were the best mix of ease of use and points gathered. The Catch skull is 90% of the time a great choice for every mission. It doesn't really make that much of a difference. The only time it makes a big difference is when there's large groups of brutes or grunts, because you could have 5 or 6 of them all throwing grenades right at you at the same time, and dodging them all can be tough, along with all the explosions coming off. This is part 3 of 4. We've got about a minute and a quarter left. So we got one more part coming up. Sorry, there's a pause screen right there. I'll just keep talking through it so you don't even care at all. So start sending me messages. I might do a limbo walkthrough. I've said that a couple times. Oh, be careful using the lunge here. You might accidentally lunge off the side. So I right now have about 12,000, almost 13,000 points. That's great. You want to have at least, I would say, 11,000, 12,000 before you free Cortana. Because once you get that 15,000, you want to get out of here as fast as you can. And we are almost done with Cortana. Then we got one mission left. If you guys have some suggestions, in the next video I will list off the games I have, and if you want me to do one of those, I'll see what I can do. See you next video.
I shall feast upon your bones.
This is UNSC AI serial number CTN